Hello friends, I am a chess player. Today we are going to see about the King's Indian defense. Let me flip the board. The King's Indian defense has so many variations, lots and lots. This is like a C. Today we are going to see about the double fianchetto for white variation. The King's Indian players encounter sometimes the double fianchetto and they must play very precisely against it. It starts with knight f3, knight f6, g3, g6, b3, bishop g7. The move order can change, but the position is the position can transpose. Bishop b2, d6, now d4. Planning to play knight d2 and bishop g2. Now black plays the black challenges white center by c5. It's a good move. It is essential for black to begin the attack against white center prior to classic. White does not take the pawn. He plays bishop g2. There are other variations, but white can play c3. Black plays double o, bishop g2, c takes d4. Now c takes d4, and then queen f8 check, queen d2, queen takes d2, knight takes d2, knight c6, double o, and bishop f5. Black is um, black is developing his pieces quite simply. And this game between Anderson and Kochiev in Hastings in the year 1979, the game ended in a draw, but both sides have mutual chances. Game went rook up c1, sorry, rook up c1, rook up c8, and here knight e1, using the knight c6, and here, sorry, d5. Here the game ended in a draw, but both sides have mutual chances. Let us go back to the first. Now, coming to move 6, white plays bishop g2. Now black plays c takes d4, here knight takes d4, d5. It looks quite strange playing the pawn first from d5 and then to d5, d6 and then to d5. But white cannot use the loss of tempo by black. White cannot use usefully. White plays castle. Black plays castle. And then now c4. Opening the diagonal to the g2 bishop. D takes c4. B takes c4. Here queen b6. Black is trying to attack on the queen side because white's pawns are isolated and his b2 bishop is unguarded. So a1 rook is not developed, knight b1 also. So he plans to develop on the queen side. He can also transpose. Anytime he can transpose the attack to the king side also. Queen b3 tries to extend the queen, and now here knight of d7. Bringing the pieces to the queen side is a good move. The pin of the knight on d4 is essential for the success of black's defense. Yes, this is also a reason, and then this is also a reason. Now white plays rook d1, supporting the d4 knight as it is pinned by the bishop. Now black plays knight c6, putting more pressure on the pin. White plays e3, supporting. Now white black plays knight c5, queen takes b6, a takes b6. Uh, White's pawns on the queen side are also scattered. It's no problem to be double pawned on the queen side for black. Queen takes b6, a takes b6, knight c3. Simple developing move. Now knight takes d4, e takes d4. Here white has two connected pawns. He has connected his pawns successfully. And now here knight a4. Suddenly it turns out that white's pride, his pawns on c4 and d4 only create problems for him. Why? Because this bishop is attacking the d4 pawn, and white has to protect it. After extending the bishop, he has to protect only with the rook. And then c4, it has no protection. He should play c5, or he will be in danger. Now black is slightly better here. This is the end of the lecture. Thank you for listening my lecture. Thank you.